Hi everyone, my name is Avinash, and today I'm just going to be showing you a short video on how to use 3D Organon. In this case I'm going to show you how to use it on the phone. So here's my phone over here and I'm mirroring my phone onto my desktop and recording off my desktop here. When you click on 3D Organon, firstly you have to download it from either the App Store or Google Play. When you click on it, you'll enter all your login information. Please remember to use your Georgian email. The password was sent to you in a separate email from 3D Organon, and then you type in the last 10 digits of the license key. Once you've done that, you click it. It starts off. It takes quite a while to start up, but eventually you'll end up at this screen. As you can probably see, this particular screen is about the skeletal system. So we don't want the skeletal system, so I'm going to be looking down quite a bit because I'm going to be interacting with my phone over here. So you instead will click the nervous system, and now you can see an overlay of the nervous system and the skeletal system. We don't want the skeletal system because I'm just going to show you how to go and navigate through the various modules of the nervous system. So we'll click away the skeletal system, and now you can see the entire nervous system over here. If you scroll down over here, you can see all the other components, but we are just interested in the nervous system. Now you can manipulate this particular image by obviously just pinching, zooming in and out and so forth, but what I think is probably the better way of navigating this program is to go through the regional menu here. So when you go through the regional menu, again we get booted out of the nervous system and go back into the skeletal system. So we'll click nervous system here, and this is what we're going to be choosing from. So specifically, they're going to be 4 little videos on the various components. Here we're going to focus upon the nervous system, which is this one over here. We're going to look at the brain. We're going to look at the ventricles and the limbic system. So those are the 4 systems that I'm going to focus on. And this, remember, is just for the desktop/phone version of 3D Organon. There'll be separate videos related to the VR system. So we'll start off with that, but this is just an introduction to that particular system in terms of how do we use the program and so forth, right? There are other little menus over here at the bottom that you can see. The topographic view, you click on that, it'll show you specific nerves in the different regions of the body. So if you want to just go on through the head and neck, and again we're just interested in the nervous system, so you can, if you wanted to just look at the nervous system in the head and neck, you would unclick all the other ones for the right upper limb, for the abdomen, that's for the lower limb, for the thorax, etc., spine and back, and oh, I guess we have the upper limb as well, and the pelvis, so quite a few. So, and finally the lower limb. So here we are. So it's quite a few clicks in order to do that. Far easier is to just go to the regional, and that way you can just choose directly from there. And if you wanted to just look at the brain, you would click on the brain and you could see the brain over here. But once more, when you click on that, there'll be a separate video. The skeletal components are there, the connective tissue components are there, which you don't want. This is the view of the thing. Actually, you can see the eyes too, right? So that's because the sensory tab is clicked on, so you click that off, and here's just the brain itself, right? So we'll go through those separate videos, and we're going to focus upon a couple of structures that you should be able to look at or focus upon when you're going through these modules over here. So that's it for this little introduction on it. In case you're wondering also, what's this diagram view? The diagram view is like a flowchart. I'm very fond of flowcharts, but I don't think it's very useful. So here's the diagram view. We're interested in the nervous system, the central nervous system. Then you scroll further if you want to look at the brain, but you can't just look at the brain. You have to look at specific structures in the brain, like the proencephalon, which is the forebrain. But even that you can look at. Say you wanted the basal ganglia, even that you can. Basal ganglia right. All you can do is corpus striatum. You can see that it's quite a few clicking in order to get to finally say the caudate nucleus. So, and that's all you can actually see over here with its description. So I don't think that's really very useful. And here's a bigger question: how do I go back to it? And there we go. So what did I click? That little, if I use my arrow here, this is what I clicked to go back. And as I said, I think the regional view is probably the best view in order to do some navigations to get to the specific areas that we want to focus on. So that's it for this brief introductory video. We're going to look at the other regional views, like the brain, in the next couple of videos. See you then. Bye.